Good morning, Southwest Florida, and welcome to another segment of Girl Talk with TaSheekia on Lee Pitts Live. I am so excited to be with you this morning. I am the founder of Crowning Daughters for Success Enrichment Program, a program that creates confidence without compromise. And why do I do what I do? I simply do what I do because I believe if we build strong girls, we will not have to repair broken women. I am your host today, and we're going to talk about the power of the list. Yes, imagine yourself going to the grocery store without a list. Have you ever done that and brought home things that you really did not need? Have you ever done that and did not come home with the things that you actually went to the store to purchase? We're going to talk about the power of the list today. A grocery list or any type of list of what you need comes in handy for 3 reasons. And I'm going to give you those reasons. You get what you really need. Okay, it weeds out what you don't need and you get what you really need. It prevents you from overspending. When you have a grocery list, it prevents you from spending too much money. And this is a time that we all need to be saving, right? Last but not least, it keeps you balanced. How many of us need some balance? Because when we see what we want, we need to get it, even though sometimes we don't actually need it. Well, this same principle applies to many aspects of our life, but the part that I want to apply it to today is our girls. When they return to school, the power of the list is imperative because there are so many pressures, there's so many distractions, and there's so many things pulling our girls from what's important. We need to keep them on track. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to go ahead and get your girls so that you guys can write down the top 10 things every girl needs before returning back to school. All right, the number 1 thing is she needs on her list to know, and this is her internal list. She needs to know what she believes and why she believes it. Show me a person that knows what they believe, and I'll show you a person that will use their voice, and I will show you a person that will stand up for the things that are right. The second thing that every girl needs on their list is the importance of a healthy self-esteem. When we have a healthy self-esteem, a healthy image of ourselves, right? The opinions of others will not matter so much. When we have a healthy image of ourselves, we can fail at some things, but we will not fail at life because we still believe in ourselves. Number 3, I hope you're writing these down. Create a value system. Create a value system. What are some of the top things that are important to you? Show me a person with a value system, and I will show you a person that respects that value system and that will not back down because of a crowd, will not back down because of what's popular, will not back down because of pressure. So a value system, what's important to you, it will affect your decisions. What's important to you, it will affect your friendships. Number 4, are you guys counting with me? All right, number 4. On the list, your girls need an emergency contact list. When you enroll your children in school, they ask you to write down some names that if anything happens to them, that if they can't get in contact with you, they'll call those people on the emergency list. Every girl needs about 5 people on her emergency list if she has an emergency situation and she doesn't feel comfortable talking to mom or dad. If she feels as if that she wants other advice, there should always be a top 5 to go to on your daughter's list. A mentor, a pastor, auntie. Make sure you talk about with your daughter who are some people that she feels that she can go to even when she feels like she may not be able to talk to you? I'm telling you, it will help her in the long run. Number 5, your rules and your expectations. You are the parent. So that needs to be a part of her list. Well, this is my parent rule. This is my parent's expectation. Yes, I do have a bedtime. Yes, I do have a chore list. Yes, I do have a schedule that I go by. No, I can't spend too much time with screen time, right? Number 6, how to connect with like-minded people. Have that conversation before she goes back to school. How to connect with healthy engagements, healthy friendships, so she knows the difference when a frenemy is trying to pull her outside of her box. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Number 7, understand the importance of reading. Yes, understand the importance of reading. I have found that reading builds competence and competence builds confidence. Watch what is going into the gates of your girls, the eye gate, the ear gate, right? And reading, we're going to start with the Dress in My Inner Beauty journal that gives tips on how to build confidence, character, and faith. Reading is imperative. She needs to have on her list, why am I going to school? Why am I in school? Am I in school for a fashion show? Am I in school to make friends? Am I in school to be most popular? She needs to have on that list the reason why she is going to school, so she sticks to that mission. Number 9, it is okay to talk about it. And I talk about the acronym IT in the Dress in My Inner Beauty journal. It stands for internal thoughts that needs to be posed into a question. What are some of the top questions that I have before I go back to school so that I'm not going back to school in foggy land? I know my mission, I know my purpose, and I am going to stay on that mission and purpose. Last but not least, she needs to know that she is loved by you first. She needs to know that she's accepted by you first. So when friends start rejecting her, when her environment says that she's lame because she's smart, she's academically inclined, she is spiritually developed, she knows that in spite of anyone that may not talk to her, want to be her friend, she knows that you are there for her. I hope you wrote down everything in this list. Our information can be found on the screen. We are conducting a Ma and Me empowerment, and we're also conducting an empowerment to empower our college girls as they hit that campus. So this has been Girl Talk with TaSheekia on none other than Lee Pitts Live. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more after this.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.